Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and gotta give it up to the Grand Cross team, man. You love to see it. We got a brand new dev note right here, just dropped a couple minutes ago, and it's completely unexpected, to be honest with you, right? Because it wasn't like 2 weeks ago that we got a dev note. To see another one so soon is absolutely fantastic, man. You love when they give you basically information on what's to come like a month in advance, because this thing right here is going to be for the entire month of December. I would love it if this is what they do basically every single month, like on the first of the month or getting close to the first of every month, they give us a dev note saying, hey guys, this is the game plan for December, to basically help you prep for it. And I briefly went through this thing, and honestly, it's amazing. Well, it's amazing in terms of like we're getting free stuff and we're also getting some extra diamonds, and it's basically gonna be events and free characters, and you won't need to summon for them, which is amazing because it means you can save for the archangels, you can save for the one, you can save for, I guess, Festival King if you want to, or you can keep summoning on the banner for Goddess Liz and Las Vein Meliodas. I would not recommend that because with more festival units, more festival units come in, it's gonna be easier to get those guys, right? Because eventually you'll be able to exchange festival dupes for festival characters. So yeah, let's take a look at these dev notes. I'll share my thoughts with it. So basically, the first little paragraph here, they're basically saying not much time has passed since the previous dev note, and they just want to basically say thank you for all the support that people have been showing to the game for the past 9 months or so, give or take. All right, and they're actually going to be celebrating the month of December, which is the holiday season for like the majority of the world, right? Christmas or what have you, right? And to celebrate, they're going to be giving away 3 new characters. Well, 3 new free characters, right? That's beautiful. So one of which is Belion. Belion is the movie villain for the Seven Deadly Sins movie. Most people may not know about him because that movie wasn't that great. And we're also getting Illet. Now these characters are mid-tier characters. They're not like super OP busted. I looked at Belion briefly and he seems like a decent character, right? He has Shatter, AoE Shatter, which ignores resistance, which is pretty good, right? It's pretty good. He also has a very good unique. He heals himself for 30% of diminished HP every time a debuff is removed from himself. So that's pretty cool. But the thing is, he doesn't have a way to remove debuffs from himself. So you would need to like cleanse a debuff with another character like Lilia or King, and then he will immediately heal 30% of his diminished HP. Pretty good. But if you had a way to like, you know what? If you put him with Zeldris, this could actually work for me because you guys know I love Zeldris. If you put him with Zeldris and then basically they apply like a Kyo Ignite on him, you just move a card and you just constantly keep healing this guy. And since he's blue, this could work. I just thought of it on the spot right now, boys. I didn't even think about it before. If you put him with Zeldris, all you have to do is just keep moving cards with this guy and you can just keep healing permanently. I don't know how much damage he's gonna do, and he's gonna constantly be losing O gauge from Zeldris unique, but it could work. It could actually work. I'll probably take a bunch of L's, but I'll definitely try it. Also, he has the gauge removal card. It's single target and it removes up to 3 gauges. So him and Zeldris on the same team, no one shall out, right? So that's pretty cool. The thing is though, his base stats don't look that great. His pierce rate is rather low. It's only 25%. His resistance is not really that good either. Crit chance is kind of whatever, and so is crit damage, crit resistance. Nothing on him is really good, and he has a 0% lifesteal. Kind of bad, right? But the fact that he can heal himself by removing debuffs, and it's kind of heavy on the debuff meta right now just because of Kyo. Kyo's on 70% of all teams. Everybody who was around for the KOF collab, they use Kyo, right? Or at least they have Kyo. So there's a possibility of them making a Kyo comp. So this guy could see some play, especially once Festival King drops. If you put him together with Zeldris, you could make that work, right? So we'll see. I might definitely try. Well, not might. He's gonna be free, so I'm definitely gonna try him out. Now the next character, you're definitely gonna want her. I don't know how many copies they're gonna give away for free, but it's Illet. aka Bootleg Elizabeth, right? She's from the movie. She kind of looks like Elizabeth with a different haircut. Basically, what she does is give you extra crit damage. You can see increased crit damage of all allies by 5% per hero skill use. So that's pretty cool. She has Detonate. It's single target detonate, and then her next skill is actually pretty cool. It decreases crit resistance and crit defense. So she kind of has Death Pierce's unique as a skill, and it goes all the way up to 50% for 2 turns. That's pretty dope. And then on her ultimate, she removes debuffs, grants debuff immunity, and increases defense related stats of all allies by 100% for 4 turns. That's a pretty good ultimate, and honestly, it's a one of a kind ultimate. Well, I haven't seen any character that has an ultimate like this, so she's very, very unique, and her place is actually going to be for Guild Boss. I believe it's season 1 Guild Boss, where you basically need to crit and do like 10 million damage with Derriere. She's gonna be really good because she's gonna give you a Derriere more crit damage and also give her a greater chance to crit because of her skill that decreases their crit resistance, which means you have a higher chance of critting, and their crit defense, which means when you crit, even at level 1, you're gonna do 30% more damage. So very, very useful character for Guild Boss. Outside of that, you could probably use her in PvP as like a bootleg version of Ludociel, right? But I don't think her base stat is gonna make her stay alive long enough. The detonate is nice though. 400%, 160 is kind of okay. 400% is pretty good at level 3. So they're going to be giving away both of these characters for free. I'm personally going to try them both out. I think they both have their uses. I think Belion and Zeldris together would make a nice comp. And Ilette for Guild Boss with Derriere is definitely a good comp. So down here, second thing, it was pointed out that the lack of diamonds was one of the reasons that new characters release basically strain the player base. It's not necessarily the diamonds, it's just how frequently these guys are dropping banners. But for the next 2 weeks, they're gonna be giving away some diamonds, probably 3 a day, so not that much, but still it's something. And it's nice to see them basically acknowledging that there is a lack of resources because of how frequently they're releasing banners. But I think it's just because they're trying to catch up to JP. So once they do catch up to JP, it will slow down, and I guess the release schedule will start to match up with JP, where it's basically 2 banners a month, and then there won't be that much of a strain on the player base. But until we get to that point, they definitely need to give us more resources. Additionally, we're going to be getting some Super Awakening coins, which is nice because we do need to Super Awaken our characters to basically keep having fun in PvP, because a lot of the teams that you could use before Super Awakening, you can't use them now because you don't have enough resources to Super Awaken your characters, right? Additionally, they're going to be giving away 2 free costume sets. So basically, they're giving away the first one is they're giving away the set for Meliodas, right? The red I guess it's the Power Ranger suit or the runner suit, the jumpsuit, whatever you call it, for Meliodas. They're giving that away again. So if you got it for free, we expected that would be the case and prepared 2 new gift sets. It wouldn't be fun to spoil spoil everything in the dev notes, so stay tuned. So if you already have it, it would be nice if you already had the first one, they give you like 30, I guess, cosmetic upgrade materials or whatever, and then give you the 2 on top. And if you didn't have any, they just give you all 3 suits, right? That'd be dope. So we'll see what they have cooking for us. They also have the 7DS influencer tournament beta event, where basically the top Grand Cross YouTubers are gonna go at it. It's be interesting to see who wins. It would be nice if they actually live stream it. I would love to see who wins. If I could get in, I would try to get in, but I believe you need to have more than 5k subs. Unfortunately for me, I slacked too much on Grand Cross, so probably won't make it in this. It's all good though. The new Brawl mode is coming, which is basically just auto PvP. It's gonna be added December, and I believe for that, Blue Fraldrin is actually low-key fire, because that man just basically comes in, dies, gives everybody ult, and then you just wipe the field. So yeah, very interesting. It's nice to see them giving us dev notes. I would love to see this every single month so we can plan accordingly. If you look at the like to dislike ratio, let me refresh this, right? You will see that pretty much everyone is happy with this. Like obviously some people are just not going to be happy no matter what. But look at the like to dislike ratio. It's amazing to see, right? Transparency, like notice and free stuff. You can't go wrong, bro. You can't go wrong, especially when they're admitting that, yeah, they mess up from time to time by pumping out characters too frequently, and it strains the users, and that's turning people off the game and stuff. When they admit these things and actively try to change it while like offsetting some of the costs with like giving away a couple free characters, to be fair though, no one, I shouldn't say no one, let me correct that, most people would not have summoned for these characters. For one, they're not that popular, and for two, they're not that powerful. But there's always going to be players who don't watch YouTube videos, who don't keep up with JP, who don't go on the official Grand Cross. Well, I guess not the official, but like basically don't go on SDSGC and see what these characters can do ahead of time, and they basically just see a banner pop up in the game, which they could still add these guys in it as banners, right? But if you're getting one copy for free and you still choose to summon, that's completely up to you. Whereas if you didn't get them for free and you look at this guy, yeah, he looks kind of cool, right? Maybe I want to get one copy. At least if you have one copy and you still choose to summon, that's on you, right? Whereas if you didn't get them and you see the banner and you know no better, you would go in and summon, right? So it's nice that they're giving them away for free. And honestly, all the characters that are basically useless at this point, like Red Fat King, and like, I guess, what's her face again? This girl. Like, hopefully when she comes to the game, they give her away for free as well. She has some pretty nice looking skills, but overall, she's not really that good. So hopefully they don't put her as a banner character. I hope all these characters like Red Fat King and Gurheed that they're releasing way too late to actually be viable now, they just give away for free just for funsies, right? So anyways, man, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think? Free diamonds, free characters. Hey man, you can't go wrong with that. All these